Ma'am, we have to start from the second one.
We have to start from the second one. Yes, we had done these first one. Okay, the second one is here. Give a definition for each of the following terms. Definition for each of the following terms. Are there other terms that need to be defined first? What are they and how might you define them? So, first one is written parallel lines. So, to define parallel lines, what do we need to define first? We need to define first a line, a single line. Is it? To have two parallel lines, we need to have first a single line. Is it? We need to define one line first. What is
Yes,
a
ma'am.
line? A line that starts, it has a starting point. Line segment, it has a starting point, has an end point. Okay, that's a line segment. A line is something which can be extended indefinitely on either sides as per Euclid. Okay, and to have parallel sides, to have two parallel lines, we need to have two set of lines which have equal distance between them, right? So this is the first thing that we need to define before we come to parallel lines. Okay,
Ma'am, so what do we write for parallel lines?
for parallel lines, these questions are so obvious that even I don't find what to write here. Okay, so to write parallel line, I'm just joking, but I'll give you something to write, don't worry. Okay, so to have parallel lines, we need to have two lines with equal measure of distance between them. And to understand parallel lines, we need to understand two intersecting lines also. Okay, because there is only two options. When we study about lines, either the two lines intersect or they are parallel, right? So that's the two options. So what do we need to define first before parallel lines is that a line, please write down, to define line, parallel lines. Just a second. Okay, so to define parallel lines, we need to first define, please write down. To define parallel lines, we need to first know about a line. First, we should know about a line. And second thing, we should know about intersecting lines also. Until we know about intersecting lines, we cannot just define parallel lines. Okay? Right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what is asked in the question. Give a definition for each of the following terms. Okay, now defining parallel lines is the set of two lines. You can write down. Parallel line is a set of two lines where the distance between them is equal throughout. Parallel lines is a set of two lines. Parallel lines is a set of two lines where the distance between them is equal throughout. Okay.
Can you repeat?
Yes. See, for parallel lines, you can write. Parallel lines are two set of lines. Two set of lines where the distance between them is equal throughout.
And distance between them?
Is equal Throughout means all through their pass, till wherever they are, the throughout the distance will be equal. Okay. Yes, children. Yes, Rohit,
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
raised your hand.
Ma'am, even for perpendicular lines, we need to write the same thing, right? What a
For
line.
perpendicular lines also, you need to know about intersecting lines first. Then
And
only.
what a line is, right, ma'am?
And second thing is about the angle. Defining the perpendicular line is that when the two lines intersect and they make right angle between them. They make 90-degree angle between them. Okay, so that is about perpendicular lines. So what do you get? What you should know before them to find perpendicular lines? What is the primary thing that you should know before that?
Ma'am, what a line is?
First, you need to know about angles.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Until you know about angles, how can you cannot say about the lines are perpendicular. So first thing you need to know is angles in this case. Lines and angles. So basic thing is the lines. Lines is a part of geometry where whatever comes in geometry, you must know about lines first. Lines and then angles. This is I'm telling about in case of perpendicular lines. Okay. Yes, children. So it is asked here, no? Are there other terms that need to be defined first? So yes, to define first, we should know about lines and we should know about angles.
Ma'am, and even intersecting lines, right?
See, perpendicular lines are actually intersecting only. They are intersecting only, no? But only thing is that if you take general intersecting lines, they don't make angle 90-degree every time. But
Yes, ma'am.
perpendicular lines are those intersecting lines which particularly make 90-degree angle between them. And they are intersecting only. Yes? Because they have a common meeting point, no? So they are intersecting lines. Okay. So the next thing that is asked is a line segment. Okay, now to define line segment, okay, we'll define line segment. A line segment is such a line which has a starting point and it has an end point. So that is the line segment. A line segment is something which has its initial point and the final point. That means its distance is fixed. Okay. A line segment is a line whose distance is fixed. It has a starting point, it has an end point. And you can also say that line segment is a part of a line. Is it? A line is a long, big line which
Yes,
can
ma'am.
be extended on both sides. And line segment is actually a part of
Line segment is a line whose distance is.
whose distance is fixed. Fixed means it has a don't write fixed. Whose which has a definite distance. It has some distance. Okay. Or you can say it has some measurement. It has some length. Okay. And the second part of the question is that are there other terms that need to be defined first? Okay. So to study about line segment, we need to know about point first. ऐसे ही होता है जब भी हम लाइन के लिए पढ़ते हैं, we always study about a point first. Okay.
Ma'am, after you said it has a starting point and ending point for line segment, what was the last line you told?
Its length is definite.
No,
Okay?
ma'am, you told it's considered as a passing line, right?
I don't know what I said. See, line segment is something that has a starting point and end point. Okay,
Yes.
it is so please write this and write it is a part of a line. It is line segment is a part of a line. That's it. Are the others also writing? Or only Rohit is writing? Yes, Jitendra, Sampath, Pranav.
Yes, ma'am.
Why your videos are off?
Yeah. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. It accidentally turned
No,
off.
please put on your videos. Please. Pranav, why your video is off? Turn on your video, Pranav. See, I don't need to say this every time. No? You should keep your video on. Okay? Yes, children? So always keep your videos on. So it looks as if, we are studying one-to-one. Okay. So to study line, we should know about point first. And what else you can say? We should know about line first. Because line segment is a part of line. So we should know about point first and line first. Is it? So these are the two things we should know first before we jump to the line segment part. Okay, the next is radius. Radius of a circle. Now, what can you say about the radius of a circle? Yes.
Ma'am, it is half the measurement of
Yes,
diameter.
the radius is half the measurement of a
Ma'am, we can
diameter.
also say with the help of radius only we can construct a circle.
Yes, with the help of the radius, we can construct a circle. So radius is something you can say a fixed line segment with the measure, yes. Okay. Radius is the fixed measure with which a circle is constructed. You can write it simply like that. Radius is the measure. Please write. Radius is the measure. Pranav, please write. Radius is a measure with which circle can be constructed. A circle is constructed. Don't write can be. Circle is
Ma'am, a
constructed.
radius is a
A radius is a measurement. A radius is a measurement with which radius is a measurement with which circle is constructed. A circle is constructed. Written, a radius is a measurement with which circle is constructed. Okay. Now,
Ma'am,
before we, yes,
ma'am, actually, a doubt from this number system. I have a question. Can we do that?
yes, we'll do that, beta. Let me complete this too.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
the radius and square, then we'll come to your number system. Okay, now to study about radius of a circle, what we should know prior to this? We should know about the center of the circle. Yes, then only the radius can be constructed, right? So we should know about the center. And then what else should we know?
Ma'am,
We should
we
know
should
about
know the length of the radius.
the length of the measurement of the radius should be, so that is actually a line segment only. No? We should know about the radius of a circle means that is a line segment only. So that we have done here. What else you should know? Now, when we are constructing a circle, keeping one fixed radius, that means we should know about the boundary of this. Okay? We can talk about center, radius, of course, we have talked about. That's a line segment. So you can write down boundary. Boundary you can write, or you can write circumference. Don't write circumference because circumference is something that we study after that. Okay, so just write the boundary. The encircling part, no, that's the boundary. So write down, before studying radius of a circle, we should know about the center and the boundary part. Okay. Right, children? I hope you are understanding this. This is something very,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
this
can you once repeat the things we need to know?
which one? Which one, beta?
Ma'am, for radius, like line.
Radius, so that's center.
Yes, ma'am.
So for radius, first you need to know about the center, you need to know about the boundary. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now coming to the square part. Now, what is a square? A square is a polygon. Okay, it is a four-sided polygon which has all sides equal and all angles equal. Yes? A square is a four-sided polygon which has all its sides and angles equal. Which has all sides equal and all angles equal. Please write for this. Please write down for a square. A square is a polygon. A square is a polygon which has a square is a four-sided polygon.
Ma'am, whose sides and angles are equal, right?
Whose all four sides are equal and all four angles are equal. Okay. Okay. And to study about polygon, to study about square, we should know about polygons first. Yes. We should know about polygons first. Yes. And four-sided figures also we should know about quadrilateral also. Right? We should know about four-sided polygon. We should know about polygons and particularly about four-sided polygons. Right? First, we should know about all sort of polygons. That is what we should know about polygons. That polygons are those figures which are made with line segments. Is it? That's a polygon which is made of line segments.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
moreover, we should know that there are four-sided polygons. We call them quadrilaterals. All four-sided polygons are quadrilaterals, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So these are the two things we should know before we jump to squares. I hope you have understood this. This was very simple actually. Okay. Okay, now Harshit was asking something. Harshit, from number system you were saying.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ask beta.
Ma'am, the question is that cube root 4, ma'am, will you note it down?
Okay, tell me.
Cube root 16
Cube root of 16. Okay.
into cube root of 64.
Into cube root of 64. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
So cube root of 16 will be what?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, 2 and cube root 2 will come.
So just write the factors of 2 for 16 first. 2 into 2 is 4, into 2 is 8, into 2 is 16. So if I have to find the cube root of 16, that means it will be 2 into root 2. Is it? This will be cube root of 16.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now cube root of 64 will be what? This we all know.
Ma'am, it will be
Ma'am,
4.
And 4. Okay, so when we multiply this, that means we have 2 into root 2 into multiplied by 4. Is it? So that's cube root of 16 and cube root of 64. So that is 4 into 2 root over 2. So
Ma'am,
this-
actually it's 2 into cube root 2 because 2 is not in square root.
yes, it's not a square. Yes, you are right, beta. Okay, so 2 has come out. Now this is just a cube root of 2. Now when this is cube root of 2, so we can write it as 2 raised to power 1 by 3. No, 3 by 2. We can write it like this.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
children. Can we
Yes,
write
ma'am.
it 2 raised to power 3 by 2?
Ma'am, why 3 by 2?
What is square root? When we write square root of x, that means
Ma'am, here it's cube root now.
okay, so let's write 1 by 3. Okay. Okay, so 2 into 2 raised to power 1 by 3. Then multiplied by 4. Okay. So this can be 4 into 2 is 8. 8 into 2 raised to power 1 by 3. It's coming this. Is this the answer? Or you can simply write 8 into then cube root of 2.
Ma'am, if simplify, will we get 2 raised to power 10 by 3?
2 raised to power 10 by 3.
Ma'am, I got the answer as 2 raised to power 10 by 3, but the answer was 2 raised to power 8 by 3.
Actual answer is what? 2 raised to power
8 by 3.
8 by 3. Okay. So that means it is 2 raised to power 8 and the cube root of this. It's this
Um,
8 inside and 3 over here, no? Okay, let's do it properly. Okay, just a second. We'll try like this. So we have come out, we have got this here as 2 into cube root of 2 into 4, like this. So this is 8 cube root of 2. Okay, so cube root of 2 is 1/3 of the power. See, if we take this, see, what's your name? Harshit. Harshit? See, if
Yeah,
you're
ma'am.
saying your answer is cube root of 2 raised to power 2 raised to 8 by 3. So 2 raised to 8 by 3 can be written as like this, cube root of 2 raised to power 8. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means if we don't take out anything common and we keep everything inside under the root only, then what happens? Let's see, what do we get? We can have 4 2's here. Okay, then we can have for 62, we can 64, we can have like this. Yes. Okay, so this is, if we just combine this, these are all multiples, no? So if we just combine all that, so it will be 3 here. Let's take set of
2
3.
raised to power 10.
What happened?
It's 10 now, ma'am.
How many are these? These are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 raised to power 10. Okay. So that means this is square root of cube root, not square root. Cube root of 2 raised to power. So maybe your answer is not correct. We can say that. Because otherwise also if we take cube, we'll take set of 3's, set of 3, set of 3. So we'll get 8 out and cube root of 2. This is what we are getting.
Okay, ma'am, I have another 2 questions.
Yes.
Ma'am,
We'll take it in the
fi-
page. Yes, see.
5 plus
5 plus
2 into root 3
2 into root 3. Okay.
by 7 plus
By 7 plus
4 into root 3.
4 into root 3. Like this.
Yeah, ma'am. Is equals to a plus b root 3.
Is equal to 8 plus b root 3. Okay. Okay, so you need to find the
And we
value of
have
a
to
and b.
convert the plus into minus, right?
So you need to find a and b in this case, no? I think you have done this type of questions. Rationalizing one, rationalizing the
Ma'am, we have
denominator.
to convert the plus into minus, right, in these type of questions.
Ma'am, we have
हाँ,
just 5-6 questions in the NCRT.
हाँ.
Ma'am, then it will become 5 plus 2 root 3 into 5, into 5 minus 2 root 3 and by 7 plus 4 root 3
NCRT.
into 7
Please
minus 4
rationalize the denominator.
Yes, ma'am.
Please do. Okay. So rationalize the denominator, Harshit. Tell me what do you get when you rationalize this?
Ma'am, 49 minus 12 into 3, which is 36.
So when you rationalized this, you got. Tell me the
Ma'am,
complete answer. Okay, I'll do it here. Now see this. See, when you are rationalizing this, this will become 7 square minus 4 root over 3 square like this. Okay. And on top, you will have in the numerator, you will have these two things. Okay. And you open the brackets and you multiply them. This will be 7 minus 4 root over 3 like this. So after this, I'm doing it here. Okay. In the next line. So you multiply 5 with this part, this bracket part. Okay, so that becomes 5 into 7. Okay, just I'll write it like this for your convenience. Plus, this is plus 2 root 3 into 7 minus 4 root 3. Okay, and then you have 7 square is 49. 49 minus 4 square is 16. 16 into 3 is 48. Yes, Harshit, are you understanding?
Yeah, ma'am.
This becomes 20 root over 3 plus 7 into 2 is 14 root over 3 minus, this is plus, and this is minus.
Ma'am, is it
Our focus
after?
is our focus is to find the value of A and B. So let's see whatever we get the simplest form of this. So if we have 35 minus 24, 8 into 3 is 24. So 35 minus 24 will be 11 and 14 root 3 and minus 20 root 3. So 14 minus 20 will be minus 6 root over 3. And in the denominator, we have just 1. Okay, so now this is my value for the left hand side. We were working on the left hand side part, no? Okay. So this has come now equal to 8 plus b root over 3. This was your right side. Yes, Harshit, this was your right side.
Yeah.
So that means your value of A is 11 and your value for B is minus 6, right? If you compare this is your A and this is your B. Yes, have you got it?
Yeah.
I hope you understood this now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We had done such questions. I think I had given you in the worksheet also. I think so. Some similar type of questions. Maybe not exactly some kind of. Okay.
Ma'am, we have a class now.
What happened? You have a class now. Yes, even the time is also up. Okay, so we'll wind up the class here. So you can, children, you have your number system test on Sunday. So you can come up with more of know your doubts of rational numbers for number system. Okay.
Okay.
Right, children. So please come with your doubts. Either it is on Euclid or it is on number system. Okay, whatever. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in this week, we have 2 more classes now, Friday and Saturday. And we won't be starting any new chapter now. New chapter will be started next week only. So we'll do practice of Euclids, or if you have doubts in your number system, that will do.
Okay, ma'am.
Right, beta? Okay, so
Yes,
please
ma'am.
revise and come with your doubts.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, beta.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, beta.